Enough of you fooling yourself. Oh, I'm holy. I don't want to do anything. I just have to do it the way. You know what? If you don't marinate your vagina, there are lots and lots of ladies out there that they know how to marinate their vagina, because if they marinate their vagina, when your husband smell it, when your husband go near those vaginas, your husband is not going to come back home. You talk about, oh, I'm not good in bed. Yes, I know you're not good in bed, but you know what? There are ways that you can tempt you can tantalize your husband. You can treat your husband. Treat him to good sex life. Treat him to what? Marinate it. Put some spices, put some juice, put salt, put sugar, make it salt, sweet and sour. That when he sees it like this, you know what? You will scatter his brain. That's what I'm talking about. And when you realize that your husband is not as active as he ought to be, you have to what? Put your leg outside. Go search for a way to help your husband to marinate his, to marinate his own phallus, to marinate his own penis. Because if your own vagina is well marinated and your husband joystick is not as hard as it ought to be, you know what? There's no way you enjoy yourself. Every man need to treat themselves. That is why we Yorubas, we always opt for, not even Yorubas alone, even the white people now, that's why they announce organic. What is organic? Organics are natural herbs. That is where you just pick up from nowhere, you use, and it make you to be what? To be strong. You go look at the history of the Chinese, how strong, how healthy you see them, because they eat so much veg. But because of a faraway, let me call it a faraway, how does a woman marinate a vagina? What does a man do to... well, I'm gonna say it in a sec. Let me just explain a couple of things now. Men, before anything, if you want to continue to be sexually active, you know what? You need to be taking what is called agujeti. I'm sure most of you know it. Agujeti is a special herb that is for pal. It will help you to what? To shed, to discharge, to go toilet. But by going to toilet, it will help you to detox unnecessary things out of your body. When you detox unnecessary things, stop out of it. It's here that we are working on WhatsApp. Right on, mama. Make her go bust their brains. You're not serious. Yeah. So what am I saying today? When a man, I want to start with men today. One of the ways that men can help themselves. Men, stop dulling yourselves. Let me tell you something. I have a secret for you. Most of women out now, most of married women out now, they are not as dull as our time or our old time. Because me, I'm born in the Victorian time. I just managed. Unfortunately, I just find myself in this century. My time's supposed to be in Victorian time, because that is how God made me, and I thank God for that. But you know what? Your wife, if you don't grease your wife well, if you don't drill her well, there are young boys out there outside. That is why your wife will not even talk to you. You don't want to drill her. Leave her. Don't drill her. You go left, she go right. Why? Because you're not man enough in the house. Because if you're man enough in the house, by the time you finish dealing with your wife, when it's time for you to wake up in the morning to go to work, she will still be on the bed. She will not be able to stand up. Why? Because you've given her what she so much deserves. But if you are a man, you're not strong enough. Your phallus is wobbling. It's wobbling like jelly. It's not as hard as rock. Men, you need to wisen up. You need to what? You need to take the reward. You come and meet me in Mandanebula, and I will tell you what to do. But you know what? Even before you take herbs, which I advise, there are ways that you can take care of yourself as a man. Back to the question Mr. Morov asked. Please, before we move on, can you please help me share this video? Because there are lots of people out there that need to learn from what we are teaching. These are not common things that people come to do on Facebook, because there's so many people that will stereotype you. You'll be stereotyped. They'll be calling you, oh, this, oh, Abu, thank you, welcome to class today. Men need to eat carrots. Lots and lots of carrots. Oh, look at me, Olowo. Thanks so much for joining, my darling. So men need to eat lots and lots of carrots. Carrot is very good. I'll not be able to break down all the nutrients that is in the carrot, but if you need, if you have the privilege, please eat lots and lots of carrots. Carrot is good for men. Banana is another fantastic. Banana will give you strength. Banana is extremely good, and also pineapple is good as well. Pineapple is very, very good. Thank you, my darling. God bless you. Banana is good. Don't write it down. Banana is very good. Avocado is good as well. Pawpaw is very good as well. So another thing is avocado. Avocado is avocado. Yeah, avocado is different from papaya. Yes, sorry, I'm mixing them up. Avocado is very, very good for men. When you use, those are the kind of things that you can use that can make you to shift your wife's womb. If you have not been able to shift your wife's womb, I'm telling you, you are not even there. You are not there yet. You need to give it to her to the extent that when she's screaming, the neighbor will even knock on your door. Please, you want to kill madam? What happened? You need to take it easy with her. If your neighbor have not knocked on your door and come to plead on madam's case, then you have not done anything. I'm telling you. If you have not been able to deal with her, by the time in the morning she's unable to even raise her, able to move her body, even to shift, then you're not man enough. You need to come to my Dendebola class, or you come to me and I will tell you what to do. These are the kind of things that types of food that you need to eat. Men need God bless you, say is the original authentic sleeping pills. Oh, mama, I have shared, even though they will castigate me, God bless you. They will castigate you because they are all hypocrites. People will say to me, oh, but you call yourself a Christian, how come you're talking about sex? Excuse me, if I don't talk about sex, who is going to talk about sex? Because everybody God is sending to come down to talk about sex to his people. People are shy away, people are running away because people don't want to talk about it, because people are trying to avoid being stereotyped. Enough of that. Do not allow anybody to bully you. Why? Because you need to stand up and treat your sexual life. I was a victim. I didn't know anything about sex. I suffered a long time. I suffered because there was nobody to talk about it. But till I discovered myself, and I said to myself, you know what?